Oh yeah, that works. Going back to my dairy-free diet, just the milk, a little honey, a little vanilla, a little French vanilla coffee creamer, dairy base. Man, that's good. I can drink that all day long. I was craving that over chips, which is good. It's good something. Let me see what this joker's about to do. Oh yeah, I gotta watch you. Right when I get on camera, you decide to do something. Dumbest stuff I can possibly think of. I don't know why. Yes, people. You denied us. We offered you the best we could possibly give you, and you have denied us. So, we have options. Go elsewhere. I explained it multiple times in many demonstrations I have, that we have options to go to other places if we choose. And I did try my hardest to bring out a technology that was affordable for everybody. And didn't I just bought which phones around here, some banana tappies and everybody. We tried to, we did everything. We gave you guys free screens. We gave you guys free paint sprayers. We gave you guys free neon lights. All kinds of stuff. We showed you all different types of demonstrations and this, that, and the other. We're going to be changing over the information site over to a site for distributorship for companies. So I get ready for that. But anyway, we pretty much did everything to try to basically give you the best that we could. We tried. We tried. And in return, we got a lot of negativity out of that. So, we're going a different direction. Just got cell phone confirmed. We're in. That's it. It's game over. We're done. We're not servicing customers. 2026, we're done. The website under the info site will be converted to a marketplace that's strictly designed for companies only that can go in there and buy. You have to have a business tax wholesale license, and of course your license, your state, in order to go in and put your order through. And no more 32 ounces because we don't need them anymore. No more 20 ounces, we need them anymore. These are 1 gallons and up. 1 gallon, 3 gallons, 5 gallons, 10 gallons, 20 gallons. So the unit that I'm looking at getting has a loading dock on it. I got a forklift operator. I got a buddy who's a forklift operator, so he'll come on board. But a showroom we're picking up. So they can come in, investors can come in and see the technology. Because again, they have to come see it. There's no way in the world they're going to believe off a YouTube video. They just won't do it. They have to come in and see it. The guy came in, he'd see it for his own 2 eyes. He'd see it. So no one's going to touch it that can actually see it. Stuff has got to be legit. Yeah, but we offered this stuff to you. We did. Now, some of you took advantage of it. Good for you. And those that were skeptical about it, well, too bad, because you should have. Because this stuff is absolutely incredible. It was incredible enough for one of the heads to come in here and see this. He saw it one time and he was blown away by it. Yeah, you missed out on some amazing products. Everything from here on in, we engineer under the technology. Customers can't access it. It will all be done by companies. If a company decides to come in and get a distributorship contract and they choose to sell it that way, I'm going to tell you right from the door, it is nowhere in the world going to cost the price that we were giving you. Because the price that we were giving you was way below on what we could have actually sold it for. They know how much they can sell that stuff for. That stuff is going to go for thousands of dollars. Most likely, they're probably going to recode it. They're never going to sell the paint. They're probably going to recode it to a surface, throw in a projector, speakers, sell us a package deal. Most likely, that's what happens every time I deal with someone involved in distributorship in the company. They never sell the paint. They sell it as a distributorship as basically packages. And that came from our year survey. Our year survey is what gave us the information we needed. We did a year survey on our orders. Most of our orders came from companies. You guys being listening to the naysayers. At the end of the day, what do the naysayers have for you? Nothing. They got nothing for you. Are you gonna buy a paint that you basically spent $90 for that we can match to hobby paint? Half of them can't back up their stuff to begin with. Or, yeah, bottom line is you'll spend $7,000, $5,000, $3,000 for a screen that can't even read the 51 contrast level. Still, your projectors are still designed to be in dark environments. I explained to you, we have options. We don't have to go with customers. For some reason, we do with customers. Customers feel at the end of the day, not all of them, but some customers at the end of the day, that they make and break us. No, we can make anything we want. We go anywhere we want. If I want to do dedicated theater rooms, I can do dedicated theater rooms. If I just want to stop all home theater and just branch off into advertising technology, we already have that technology. We absorb sunlight. So we go where we want to go. We tried to develop a technology to basically even the playing field so you wouldn't have to deal with the white screen. You wouldn't have to deal with products that are not batch number verification. That's why we put those out there to show you good product, but you didn't take it. So that's what you're stuck with. Not my problem is then they can mad all you want. I don't care. I'm paid. Flash it on off YouTube don't mean jack to me at the end of the day. I'm about to have a showroom pretty soon. I got investors coming in. My technology is about to go through the roof. That 20 ounce that costs $247 is about to cost $500. We can get $1,000 a quart for that technology. Technology knocks out $7,000 screens. So you literally had in your possession a technology that can eat through $7,000 screens, that can easily operate in fully lit environments, fully ultra short though compatible for those in projector mapping world, where we still do business with them, we're still working with them. You had that technology, and it's your fingertips, and you did nothing with it. And we told you we have options. We could drop the entire customer base and push onto companies on. We told you we could do this. Now we're doing it. Now there's no more level in the playing field anymore. We don't care. Whatever the playing field becomes, we don't care. Let all the cheap people cheat, steal, rob from you. Hey, let them run wild. We don't care. We're not touching any of that. As far as we're concerned, we're company only. So if anyone's out there making product, we don't care. You know why? Ain't my concern at the end of the day. I only fought that war because I was in home theater. We don't care about that now. A guy who comes in and looks at our videos or whatever, they don't care about those videos. The only thing they care about is they can walk in and see that thing with their own eyes. That's it. So, I'm in the process for a bigger building. Much bigger building. Offices, everything intact. We don't have to show anything online anymore, which we won't. None of that's needed anymore. I told y'all, I warned y'all about that years ago, man. I said, look, man, y'all believe more and more of that dumb nonsense. We don't have to put up with this. We'll take these Europeans to court, we'll sue them, take all their money from them, throw them in jail, we'll destroy them either way. And we can pull our technology away from you guys if we can't touch it. Y'all should have gave us more support. Good luck now. You're going to definitely need it. You get mad at me that I'm not buying. We can't sell to you anyway. This doesn't make a difference. We only sell to companies now. Only companies have access to our technology. And companies could not care less about your angry response. They don't care. Because they're going to have a technology that they can allow their advertisement to push through their glass, to show up anything they want at the end of the day. They're going to be able to have screens that operate for their home theater businesses that can operate on levels that other screens can't function on and will cost them less money. They want to spend the money for high and expensive projectors to fix issues and problems. They'll calibrate it. That's what you guys had. I would appreciate if you unsubscribe off my channel. I really would. Please. We're not dealing with you guys anymore. See, this is the thing at the end of the day. We tried to work with you, we really did. And at the end of the day, you guys gave us no support whatsoever. You followed the naysayers, that's what you did. We watched you chatter for years. And I'm like, well, I'm in here busting my behind, making these good products for these people. And they're out there supporting the naysayers, the people who actually ripped you off. The ones that said at the end of the day that we were the fakes, we were the real deal, they were the fakes. That's why the companies don't exist anymore. why they can't sell you products, because they end up exposing themselves on what they are. And now we got to the point like, you know what? Nah, we're done. We don't want to be bothered anymore. I'm dealing with companies only. I've never had that issue with the company, ever. Company come in, they couldn't care less about Jamie, they couldn't care less about, I don't care about them. They want to come in and see it for themselves. And why? Every single time. I thought to myself, man, it's so much easier dealing with the companies. Deal with the companies. It's so much easier. But then I kept coming and I kept hearing customers saying, well, you know, hey, look, it's not fair, you know, we don't want to deal with this and deal with that, you know, we like what you're doing. We're done. We're finished with that. You should have gave us more support. So, good luck with all that other dumb nonsense you have to deal with now. Because now you're going to see a lot of these grease balls pop up with these fake products. And keep in mind, you're going to try, I don't know how you're going to compete with us. We took that bar and put it way up there. Mind you, we got technology that absorbs sunlight at 50 lumens. So yeah, you would never reach our plateau, ever. But, just to keep things fun and interesting, I will be putting my match strips on here. I don't care if you don't watch or not, we don't care. But, if anyone does mention my name, I got something under my table I will launch. I will embarrass you all over YouTube. Just so you know that. We'll still be here in a way. If my people find your demonstration claiming to be better than mine, I will wreck your company. You understand? Literally level it and destroy it. Means I'll put you against one product and I guarantee you I'll wipe out all your stuff. I'll get you to cancel out, put money back into my banking account, cry, why, we don't care. We'll get you to do it. No, I could do it the other way. I can literally put that boogie monster in place where nothing gets made. We can go buy your screens one by one and post it on a site on how many screens we crushed. Broadcast it everywhere. But I'm not concerned about that. I don't care, because that basically locks down the opportunity of somebody at the end of the day who may want to develop a good product and may want to go out and do something better. I'm all for that 100%. That's why we're not doing it. If you mention my company's name, I'll crush your stuff. I'll do like I did Jamie and Partey. You'll give me back every penny back into my account. Oh, by the way, gentlemen, your receipts, I'm planning to turn that into a desk in my new office. Some people come like, what's this all about? Oh yeah, we had these jokers on YouTube, Crow Screen Paint products on Partey. These are the cancel orders. I'm going to put you make a desk out of your cancel orders. Post in my office. Yeah, good luck with all that. Anyway, we did try. We did. I didn't want to try. I didn't want to go to the roof. Man, we had so much stuff we wanted to engineer. It's a shame, man. The screens we'll be working on, the desk projection technology. Well, that's pretty much company. The cubicles are companies too. Yeah, pretty much everything we are working on company. Okay, well, I got some stuff to be altering and changing in the website pretty soon. Benefit of doubt, it doesn't work. Yep, we're set up, people. We're done. We got the approval already. I got a loan coming in for the company. I got the building I'm already picking out for what I want. I'm already set up, and we're going to be doing business with companies only. Some of the videos that will be popping up, because we have to show them, will be basically more private. We can't show you, because again, it's stuff we're testing for companies, something designed for them. If you're mad and upset about the end of the day, about our decision, well, we had this technology out there for quite some time. Now, some of you, like I said, took advantage. I literally have a screen everywhere in the world. I literally have it already on record. But some of you took advantage. Good for you. Thank you so much for your support. But the other half that was skeptical, that didn't take the opportunity, you missed out. Don't try making a purchase. Your money will be transferred back to your account if you don't want it. know I gave you a date up to 2026, but it depends on how I feel. I may take your order, I may not. Right now, any company, the companies that are walking into our business are major companies. And when the patent goes through and everything locks in, we got companies for Apple, we got companies for GE, we got companies for basically food and restaurant companies, we got stores out here, all types of businesses that these companies are going to help me push and get past these certain areas that we can't get in to advertise that technology. Even the guy, the head director that came in, he was blown away by it. He said, I've never seen anything like it. Even telling other people, and the group he's in, yeah, this stuff is unbelievable. I've never seen anything like it. So now they're urging to work with us to see what we have. They have no idea. You only see some of this stuff. Here's the thing, the crazy stuff we're working on for the future. This is going to bring a lot of revenue to Allentown. This is going to help a lot of companies sell their products better. We even have technology we're engineered for expos to make your stuff look fantastic when you're trying to display it. That's the whole purpose when you go to an expo. You're showing if you're good. You want your goods to look absolutely amazing. You're going to draw attention to your booth. That technology engineer, you'll be to draw attention to your booth. Even that alone makes millions of dollars. Just a lot of tax money going back into revenue, going back into Allentown. A lot of people will be able to hire and people will get employment. That's why I'm going to start me a nice Christian drug program. I've actually met directors down here who do drug programs because we get people off the street from Allentown, get them into drug rehab programs, hire them through our company. I want to get some land out here. A lot of land out here I want to buy. I want to start investing in those tiny homes. Tiny homes are fantastic for people who basically want something with a low income that want to get a nice home at the end of the day. A lot of these people, like I said, these drug programs, get these people off the street, get them clean, get them into a nice job that they can work, and get them into their own housing at the end of the day. This helps a lot of people out. See, gentlemen, your business do nothing but rip off and rob from people. My business at the end of the day builds companies, neighborhoods. That's what we do with our technology, because our technology is the real deal. So while you guys sat back and believed the dumb nonsense that these idiots were spurring out, we got tired of it. We said, okay, we're done. Now for the naysayers, at the end of the day, say, oh, we didn't win anything. Where'd you win? We're switching over to companies. I mean, how much money I make from a company? We're really making more money. The problem you have at the end of the day is which one of my programmers at the end of the day was able to dig up your information to court. I told you, Renee, you got a bunch of you guys that we figured out were attacking our company. That's not done yet, buddy. You're still going to go to court for that. You're going broke when we get done with it today. Mind you, those lawsuits start off at $1 million. So you're going to deal with that. We're going to make a ton of money. I've already got the funding. I'm already locked in. Where's your businesses at right now? No way. One had to shut his down, the other one ignored his. And everybody else did, they can't compete with our technology. But we decided to move on to bigger opportunities. And the new beginnings and bigger opportunities is companies. I get a contract with Versace to do demonstrations through glass with our technology. How much money that contract's actually worth? A lot of money. You get a contract for gaming consoles, any one of them, Sony, Xbox, PC, whatever. We make a ton of money off of that. A fellow has a barbecue grill chef restaurant. He wants to display inside of showing a commercial on this technology that we have, showing it in flames. He has 16 locations. It's $3,000 for that service at 16 locations. We make a lot of money off of that. Car dealerships, you can advertise commercials right in their windshields using projectors this small that can push through sunlight. And now when you walk up to one of these cars, you can see an actual commercial right there in the glass. No AI will pop up and tell you, hey, this is what it has, blah, 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 shoot a commercial and all that right there in that window. And when they're done, they can just pull that right on out. It's not an nurse's permit. You can cut it in. You've got a filmer design it. But you can cut it and manipulate it any way you want to fit anywhere it wants and use a projector like this to advertise right through it. Mercedes-Benz, Bugatti, Porsche, any of them, we do the entire dealership. These are all easy to sell the product. Now we got a marketing team coming in, because I won't be doing this. A marketing team will be coming in, getting in those spots that they need to get in and advertise that technology. Most of all, our technology gets back to Allentown, which means the technology we're engineering basically upgrades Allentown. All these white projection screens sitting through all these restaurants, sports bars, all these office buildings where they can't get screens to read. When we could do this on projectors this small in a conference room, easy on our black technology. Do you have any idea how much money that is for one office building? And then they can replace their projectors with this. School districts with $1 million contracts. No more spending the money for high-end projectors to fix the problem. That means that saves the tax dollars a lot of money. As the school has to upgrade and get more stuff, your taxes actually increase, especially if you live next to a school. They won't have to buy any newer projectors because the screens will go all the way. That's one of the things I realized when I was over in the carrying place and I put the screen in there with the ultra short throw. Number one, they like to have all the lights on. Kids get in trouble when the lights are out. I know, I did a lot when the lights were out when I was a kid, I got in trouble. But you can have all the lights on with that technology. With the white screens they have in it, they can't even do that. We even have a technology we're engineering pretty soon for the blackboards that you can write on with the laser infrared interactive pens. We cover everything. Museums, we can turn the entire floor into interactive koi fish. Can you guys do that? No. We can even do their ceilings, no problem. So with that being said, that means we are way outside the box, right? There we go. You guys are still stuck to a wall. So like, oh, look at the contrast. Look at the color. We're way past you. Well, that's crazy about it, people. Those who supported our company had our back. Thank you so much. We appreciate. Sorry it had to come down to this. And those people at the end of the day who did not support our company or were skeptical about it, well, too late for you. Lights out. Enjoy your pasty gray pints, overpriced certified projection screens, and outdated 1920 white projection screens. So that's where your world sits at right now. We were the ones that actually leveled the playing field to make it more easier for you to have that beautiful image. You can check out my customers' demonstrations. My customer demonstrations are so unreal that literally we had people at the bottom of the CGI, whatever it was, that's what they thought it was. They literally didn't believe they were that real. Yeah, it's that real. They look just like that. Now, between here and the 26th of this month, if your order goes through, you're lucky. If it doesn't, you get your money sent back, then that's the way it is. To this particular point, I don't care. I'm going to get paid. Through the nose, I'm going to get paid. I'm going to direct my technology toward companies. And companies pay a lot of money. These are contracts. Oh, Disney. I forgot about that. Yeah. I'm going to be getting hooked up with Disney. You know, the hologram technology we're working on is insane. And I've been to Disney. I've seen Disney's freaking line exhibit, all white screens in there. Oh, it was so trashy in there. It was so trash in there. Unbelievable. Man, wait till they see what we do at the end of the day. So they know that. If that guy walked in here, you saw it one time. You saw it one time, and that chick, you just blown away by it. But what we do is it's nothing to describe what these guys are doing in there. It's insane what they do. He was even looking at the cardboard PCs we had over. He was fascinated by that stuff over there, cardboard PCs. This stuff sells itself. I got to make a visit to a company pretty soon with our cinematic technology, our black technology. So, whether you watch the videos or not, I don't care. Whether you subscribe or not, I don't care. Whether you unsubscribe, I don't care. At the end of the day, I submit to that. That's not about being mean or nasty in there. I just don't care. I'm going in a different direction. There's no point entertaining it anymore. I've never once on my channel say like and subscribe. I never did. I told you from the door, we use YouTube strictly for advertising. That's what YouTube is used for. Advertising. You never did. You guys subscribe, you subscribe. That's what you did. If you naysayers, you can't make it to this plateau. And Danny made some comment, you have more money than me at the end of the day. Well, no, you won't. You owe me $100 million. Use my face without my permission. This was being sued for $100 million for using my face without my permission. You don't have money. You have debt. That's what you have coming towards you. I give you permission to use my face without my permission. I got a legal team coming on to take care of that mess at the end of the day. Yes, sirree, buddy. All right. Definitely get my own soup kitchen. Always my own soup kitchen. My own soup kitchen started off with $50,000. Buy good food, name brand food. What else is generic? I don't eat generic. I do eat generic things. I don't like generic, but still, some of it good food. Good food. And I'm definitely bringing in a chef. Well, my soup kitchen's going off the chain. Yep, because people need good, nourishing food. That's what they need. Definitely want to do I'll definitely do a food bank. We're definitely going to invest in new food banks. So definitely doing that. I want a food bank with inside lobby area where people can wait. Because I've seen that the other one, they have people out in the heat, when they're waiting for getting food at the end of the day. Inside lobby area where they can sit down and relax. An air conditioner environment. Then we can have food there if they're hungry. Some people come there, they don't have nothing to eat at all. Witness that. People in line have nothing to eat. They're hungry. The kids are hungry. How in the world? We're supposed to be the richest country in the world. We have people go hungry in our own country. How's that even work? It's pretty messed up. So, like I said, my company's going to change all that. We're going to open up a lot of places for people to go in and get free food, have a good hot meal, whole 9 yards. Bring everything down to hot cocoa, coffee, the whole 9 yards. You're paying for it all. So, gentlemen, that's why you work with the devil. You work with the devil to try to shut down what I was going to do. What I'm doing at the end of the day is bigger than screen paint. It's way bigger than screen paint. It's God's work at the end of the day. All the organizations we're going to open up to help people get on their feet, we are doing to do something completely different with our company. When it comes to paying them tax dollars out, we're going to pay more than our amount we pay. I know where it goes to. I'm going to make sure I know where it goes to. Make sure it goes right back into the community. My company is going to help to build the community. That's what it's going to do. So I'm going to take a lot of my money and invest it back into other people, help them out. You're mad about that. That's what you're mad about. You tried to destroy my business at the end of the day. And I'm not going to forget you. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm not going to forget you. As I said before, if you decide to move, I'm hiring a bounty hunter to find you. You will be in that courtroom. Mark my words. Kicking and screaming, you're going in. You're going to pay for what you did. That's why you got to be careful how you treat people. You never know when someone's going to blow up with a lot of power. You never know that. You made a big mistake crossing my path. Well, like I said, we'll track every last one of you down. Whoever I got to hire at the end of the day to get it done. When I figure out where you're at, you get a little document from an attorney telling you at the end of the day you're being sued for $1 million. All cases will be in federal court with judge and jury. I cook you good. Big mistake. You should learn better than that. And gentlemen, remember, it's not revenge, it's justice. That's what we're about to get. When the judge sees the nonsense and mess that we went through, anyone walking into that courtroom is going to receive maximum sentence. When we get done with these guys, I'm going to use you as an example of not to touch your company ever again. And you say at the end of the day it's not going to happen, it's God's call. It is going to happen. Just like everything you just watched, everything you tried failed. Every campaign you tried failed. Everything you failed. Our company now is going to be contracted with major companies. We got approved in 2 weeks. We got a confirmation or text already telling us we're already approved. Going to right now to apply for a loan to get approved for that one too. God opened every single door to get this done. And despite everything you tried, you failed. Miserably. So when I tell you at the end of the day that I saw you in court in front of a judge, you'll be there. Oh, man. know it's crazy that all this money we're making, I'm still gonna have cardboard furniture. I like cardboard furniture. All the furniture we have, cardboard, all of it. Not this stuff. The separate design we're working on right now. That stuff, that high-end cardboard. Yeah, all my stuff's gonna be out of cardboard. You'll never see my home. I told you I'm cutting off YouTube. Pretty soon I'm gonna be done. Once we get the showrooms up and going, there's no more YouTube. We'll be advertising on YouTube. Oh, man, you know how hard I work for this, man. How hard I work for this day. Sitting up there in Haventown and looking at them screens and thinking, I gotta get offline. I gotta get offline. I gotta get offline. We had to get offline. We're suffocating. Online, we're suffocating. We're suffocating. I need people to be to walk in and see this technology. The reaction I got when I had customers come down to the house, or had customers come down to the house sometimes because they weren't too far from where I lived at, and they come in, very respectful, and they would see the technology, and I'd just see the look on their faces. When the paramedics came down, I had to help them with my breathing, and just the way they were looking at that technology, I was like, oh man, I gotta get it offline, because it's suffocating online. You have to see these things in real life. They're absolutely breathtaking. I sat there downstairs in that conference room staring at that screen, and I'm still shocked to know what my own technology to help you with sufferance. It looks exactly like it looks on camera. Every person that came down said the same thing. It looks just like it does on camera. That's what we offered you guys. That's literally the technology that we handed over to you guys. And you guys complained about the price tag. This stuff was marketed under $500, and you complained about it. And now, the companies that are involved in this are going to spend and pay us a lot of money for it. Can't say we didn't try to work with it. Can't no one sit there and say, well, he just sold out. No, we tried. For those of you that for those of you who supported us, we appreciate you, what you have done. We support you 100%. Unfortunately, we had to deal with too much bullcrap in the process of people not believing all the hard work we're putting in. I'm breaking my neck out there. I'm basically working hard in the heat and working hard in the cold. Doing all this stuff at the end of the day to try to bring you better products, and we're met with this nonsense in the day. You supported these naysayers more than you supported me. So good. We go back to them and get their products at the end of the day. Something we crushed over and over again. Go buy their stuff. Their stuff is for companies only. And when a distributor comes out, which they will, they're going to market it to customers, but the price is not going to be what we're charging. Guaranteed $3,000, $4,000 service. I guarantee you. Then they can get the money. If you don't buy it, they got people that will. Got a screen that can take out a black diamond at $5,000 easy, and you're going to get projector, speakers, and all that. Yeah, easy, $3,000 to $4,000. That's not my problem. Whatever they do, that's what they do. As long as they buy by our distribution contract, whatever, price-wise, I don't care. It's none of my business. Okay, well, that being said, I got to go to Virtual Tank pretty soon. I got my blueprints ready for that. Get that done. Got all this gaming technology we're working on. That's a shame to me. There's so much gaming technology we're going to be actually. Well, that's done right there. Pretty much it'll probably be designed for gaming booths. They get these gaming lounges themselves in different places. We develop new technology for them in that direction. So that's it. After 2026, 2026. From that timeline, that's it. No more. Thank you. We appreciate it. I know I brought this video out multiple times, but I need you to understand this is actually going to happen. It's already set in stone. We already got our confirmation letting us know that we are now ready to take the next step. All we need is an advertising firm to come in and advertise that technology themselves. And pretty soon we're going to have our patents back from the government. That means once the patents come back, we start submitting our sample sheets out to companies to do business with. Even through Allentown. I got some of my salesperson coming through Allentown to show off our technology. All they need is one of these projectors, that's it. Nothing big, nothing fancy. That's pretty much it. Little tiny projector. That's all they need. So, oh, am I going to be going on YouTube forever? No, and do my mashups. But these videos are definitely going to stop. I'm not going to have time. I got other things to do. Yep. And you can sit there and say, well, I'm not supporting. You don't have to. You can unsubscribe if you want to. I don't mind. I don't care. And people say, I'm going to unsubscribe. Go ahead. Knock yourself out. You don't mean anything to me. I don't get paid through YouTube. If I got paid through YouTube, yeah, I'd be like, oh, heck no, don't subscribe. I don't get paid through YouTube. YouTube is marketing for advertising. You don't like the video, if you hate the video, how's it going to stop me at the end of the day from Mercedes walking into a showroom and seeing their windshield on display? I'm going to display the windshield on display with that image pushing through it, showing their commercials and stuff on one of their windshield. How is it going to deter one of them by saying, well, you know what, I'm not going to buy it because I saw a guy on YouTube saying it didn't work, when he's standing right in front of it looking at it? Yeah, good luck with that one. There's a story of a lovely night. Well, that's pretty much it. I'm just going to use YouTube as I do for some stuff, maybe for some stuff, for our simulators to show off. But it's going to say at the bottom, companies only. Companies only, companies only. All of them that have gold, like their mother, the youngest one in the world. Oh, we got that demonstration. What's that other picture at? So yeah, we're going to see some videos coming called Martin Private. They're for companies. I got to do a demonstration for a company pretty soon. That's something I'm working on. But we're definitely going to be seeing a lot of. Said like, oh, but he's angry and mad. No, I'm not. I'll show you angry when I get you in that courtroom, make you cry. But they're definitely going to tear you guys a new one. The other one right now, he's in a bit of a time game right now. Time right now is ticking for him. Williams is already being taken care of. Jamie right now, the time game for him right now. Only a matter of time. Survey for 1 year, and guess what? The companies won. Companies were supporting our company. That's where the money's at. That's where we're going. See, companies don't get caught up in that whole nonsense. At the end of the day, we're crowing. You don't get caught up. You don't care. You guys do. You get caught up in that dumb nonsense. No, you go to them and you go buy your products from them. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't. They're not in business anymore. Oh, well. And if you were to make statements you're not buying from us, we can't sell to you anyway. We do, I said companies only. I need to charge this and get it up. I gotta go to the We're not biggest buggers. Worst time to mess up on the survey. This is final technology. Do you have any idea what this stuff would have did for your home? Man, except for my buddy, the guy who basically he's getting screens. I got a few people that are getting screens sent out. We're definitely hooking them up. I got a few people who've been some loyal customers. They're getting this technology. You're getting one of them. Those are the ones who did demonstrations for us. Because, mind you, we send out paint to you, right? And we ask you to do a demonstration for us. And then you drag your feet on it. You don't give us a demonstration, so you will not be getting one of these screens. Those of you who did demonstrations for us, you'll be getting one for free. You won't be paying for it. There's no way of saying thank you. I can't wait to put this on somebody's glass. And they say you don't want to watch, it doesn't make any difference. Don't care. We're already paid. We're good. We're good, trust me. Now, I'm going to let this play. Wait, something else I got to do. I got a screen map. I got a test I got to do in a few minutes on this new technology for a company. Man, you could have had screens in your backyard. You could have had screens in your front yard, screens in your garage. That invisible technology is insane. The fluorescent. Wow. Companies now. The governmental technology, if we choose to make it, companies now. Everything now is company. Hey, do I need this? Can I use the charger for this right now? No. Let's see. Can I plug this? Oh yeah, I can. About all the cool stuff I'm about to get. And keep in mind, we have no plan on buying any high-end expensive projectors because now our company's going to be changing. What is the point? The whole motto of our technology is that you don't have to buy expensive projectors. Companies don't need to spend that kind of money to begin with, so why would we even basically entertain the thought of it? It's not needed. I got it, my guy. Yeah, I hear it. Go and subscribe. Go ahead. Go subscribe. Makes a difference to me. Matter of fact, I'll show you how business we mean. We'll block the first 20 people off the site. Off of what's called. This will show you we mean business. First 10 subscribers, now I'm going to be off the site. You have to understand, I'm done. We have gone, man, I have to go through so much, man. In cold, in rain, sick, lung disease, all kinds of stuff to back my product up on every level you could possibly think of. And you guys swayed it with those guys at the end of the day. You didn't back my company up in any way whatsoever. Well, you deal with them now. We're done with you. And then for people at the end of the day, they're saying, well, we won. How do you win? At the end of the day, you're going to court. I'm about to clean your clock in the courtroom. You don't win jack at the end of the day, and I'm still going to get paid. You think what I'm giving up at the end of the day in my company can go where it wants to go at. We conquer sunlight. We go where we want. We're already signed in. That's the reason why I'm making these statements. We're already signed in. Our company is literally already signed in for that program. That means banks will fund our companies, whatever we want, whatever we need, because we can basically back up our technology. People who are backing our technology that are actually at high stature, that can back our technology working at 100%. Which means we can go anywhere and get any contract we want. We can leave customer base and go strictly company and still make money. Now, since y'all want to entertain all that dumb nonsense, you entertain all that dumb nonsense without us, because we're not going to be there. As for those of you who basically did this nonsense to begin with, I'm going to enjoy watching you squirm in court. As the judge sister says, that you have to pay a judgment to our company of $1 million. And I'm not done with you yet, because once I finish with you there, like I said, that's going to be public domain. I'm going to build me a website, and I'm going to post it there so your friends, your families, all your loved ones can read how you cried in the courtroom about complaining how you don't have $1 million to pay me. I'm going to publicly embarrass you. Oh, man. Mind you, everything the judge says, it's on document. That judge sits here and says, wait a minute, you're a grown man going online doing this kind of dumb nonsense, and it'll all be for all to read. Nothing be a secret. I'll make sure everybody gets it. And I'm going to use that to make money off that. Yeah, people are so freaking threatened by our product, they literally committed crimes. Well. I'm going to post on the website, make it official. After 2026, no more sales. We're going to strictly companies only. We saw this path come a long time ago. The more and more companies that dealt with us, we saw less customers dealing with us. Because y'all guys believe in that dumb nonsense. And you know at the end of the day, if we don't buy from him, this is going to destroy his business. Again, I have multiple options. I can deal with companies only. Y'all can't, because your technology can't work in commercial environments because it washes out. And if you do 100% contrast levels, which we can, and your stuff's not even tested. You can even get a distribution contract, which we can. That reminds me too. We are getting a distribution contract for companies. So we'll make sure the distributorship that we work with, that's going to be selling our products to companies besides us, but then they can only do business with companies only. It's not to be sold to any customers. All right, people, that's basically about it. Just mad and angry about this. That's your fault at the end of the day. Product was there for the longest time. You did not take advantage of it. That's not my fault. That's yours. Oh, excuse me. If you want to subscribe, knock yourself out. Don't care. If you don't want to watch your videos anymore, don't care. Doesn't make a difference. I mean, showrooms put in now. I'm going to be an expert. This is a vendor's license. Vendor's license. You know what I mean? I can go to expos and show my technology off for the masses to see. You can be right there and see it. Right. Good day.